Hi guys, Top Pops here, and today I'm going to be doing top 5 laziest chases that I own that Funko's ever made. So let's get started. Okay, so these ones, I'm not going back to the old ones where they did just the metallic, because that's kind of like they do with Hot Wheels cars, where, you know, they've got the super, and it's almost like the one in the case every once in a while. But, you know, like how they did the 1 in 36 with the one that was like a metallic. I have one of them, and it was metallic Batman. I'm super excited that I have that one. But that's not what I'm going to be doing, because that was when Funko was a very small company and, you know, they just wanted to do a few chases. But these days, guys, they've got the funds that they can make some pretty cool chases, and they made these. So we're going to get started with number 5, but let's do a quick cut here so I can show you the clip for it. Okay guys, so at my number 5 spot, we have Cupcake from Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, what's funny about this one is you guys probably don't know, but it glows in the dark. I know. They didn't give it a glow-in-the-dark sticker. Everyone that I've ever seen online and everything, I found one of them in my mystery box that I got from Popped a while ago, the collector case. They sent me this one in it, and yeah, it didn't have a glow-in-the-dark sticker on it, which it should have. Then the other parts with it, the only thing that's changed, because you guys can see on the box here, it looks like this. Let me actually get that a nice focus shot. It looks like this on the box, and then this is it for this. So they changed the eye color, and they made it a little bit of a darker pink. Everything's just kind of brought down a bit, and that's it. I mean, I understand there is the withered cupcake from the game, which does look like this, but I just think it's very minuscule, and they could have made the whole thing glow in the dark, and they could have changed it to a glow in the dark sticker. I just think it's pretty lazy. It's not the laziest one, I'd have to say, but it is one that they could have fixed up a bit, and Funko could have done a bit better. Don't get me wrong, I still love every chase pop that I get, and I think they're very cool and fun to find, but this is just one that I think is kind of not the best, you know what I mean? It's not the greatest. I'm looking at it here, and it's okay, I'd have to say. If I saw it in stores, of course, I'd pick it up. We might do a giveaway with it or something, but I don't know. I just don't think it's the greatest chase. There are way better chases, which we could do top 5 best chase Funko Pops if you guys want it, but anyways, guys, let's move on to the next one. Okay guys, so at my number 4 spot, we have one that I think is cool, but still, again, a pretty lazy chase. This one is the DC Bombshells Catwoman. Now this one does have the right sticker, which is good, but the only difference with this one is that she's got purple glasses on and then a purple dress. So you guys can see here, the original one, it's just brown, but then this one's purple. So I mean, seriously guys, they could have done a lot more with this. Maybe changed up the way the whip was or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe changed her hand positions or something, but all they did was just change the color of her dress to a bit of a different color, and they could have done that with every character here. Like, seriously, guys, they've got all of these different ones they could have done it with, and they just did. They have a sepia version of this, which is an exclusive, so it's pretty much the same thing, just brought down even more, and then they have this purplish version. Now, I do think the purple one is my favorite out of the 3. I just think they could have done a lot more with it, maybe changed up the glasses she was wearing, or, you know, even more, like done the whip, like I said, maybe up doing the whip or something. I don't know. Just, I feel like this chase just doesn't, like, justify to be enough for a chase. I feel like they could have done, if it was another exclusive, I feel like that would have been too much even as well. So I think they just didn't have to make this chase at all. But I do think that it is still a really cool pop. I mean, the thing is, guys, I'll always get a chase just because I like to find them and have them in my collection. Then it gives me like a memory of when I found it. I got this one at Hot Topic one day. It was in the back of the store, hidden in the bottom. You know what I mean? It gives me a bit of a story. But this is just one of those ones that I feel like, I don't know, I don't really need it in my collection, you know? But I always seem to get the chase pops. So, like, okay, guys, the whole point of this video is saying that they're kind of boring chases, but I still will always find them, is what I'm saying. But anyways, guys, let's move on to number 3.
For the glory of Merlin, daylight is mine to command because I really, really don't want to die.
Okay guys, so at my number 3 spot, we have one that I got in a mystery box one time. Now, of course I'd get this one if it was in stores. I just think that this is honestly one of the laziest ones. The next two are even lazier, but this is one of the laziest figures that I've ever seen, and it is Jim with Gnome from Troll Hunters. Now, you may be wondering, Tristan, why is this lazy? Well, I'll show you. So as you guys can see on the side, or this is the box here. Now, Gnome is all the way in the back there. If you guys are wondering if it says Jim with Gnome, he's back there. It's that little boy right there, that little guy. The chase sticker is the right one for this one, but you guys can see on the side here that this is what the original one looked like, but this one doesn't have a sword for some reason. So they literally, guys, now I know what they do. It's the exact same sculpt, but they redid the arm, because the arms actually come off. Like if you've ever seen anybody custom stuff or Funko Pops like this, the arms come off and so does the bottom of the body and up. So all they did was take the sculpt that they had already and just switched the arm for a different one. They just took the sword out really and just moved his arm up a bit. So I think this is honestly one of the laziest ones that I've ever seen. Funko could have done much more with this. Instead, they just literally took the sword out of his hand and he moved his hand up a bit. So, and it didn't have anything to do with the rest of the sculpt. The other part of the sculpt is the exact same, and then that little part there is just a tiny bit different. But other than that, guys, it's just, I don't know. I like this. I like the show, don't get me wrong. It's just that I think this is a little bit not needed. Again, like this is one of those ones that's like, yeah, it's there, but you don't need it in your collection. Maybe if you see it, you pick it up, but you're not seeking for it is what I'm trying to say. None of these chases are ones that I would be like, yeah, I have to find this one, you know? Not like the Chase Heifer and Chase Rocco. Those ones are cool. But this one's just one of those ones, like you find it, you pick it up, of course, but you're not like, oh, I need that chase. But anyways, guys, let's move on to the number 2 spot.
You witless worm! I am taking back what you stole.
Now guys, at my number 2 spot, we have a bit of a bigger one here. Now this is one that I actually just showed off on the channel yesterday. This was in a nice little pop protector, well, pretty big pop protector coming in from ppjoe.com. You guys can check them out. Why am anyways. This is it here, guys, and it is the Smaug from The Hobbit. Now this one, I might have to take him out. No, I won't take him out. So he's in a nice pop protector. I think he looks good in here because this is like one of my most expensive 6-inch characters. But the one thing I think is bad about him, again, guys, it is the chase version, but the only thing that's different about him, guys, is the eyes. That's literally it. They just painted the eyes a bit yellow. But I understand it because that's what the color of his eyes are in the movie, but just for this to have that slight difference, it's not worth it for the chase. I mean, sure, maybe the chase is worth $10, $20 more if you find it, but you wouldn't go looking for this one. If you wanted, guys, you would literally just pick up the exact same character like that, and then maybe if you wanted to, paint the eyes a bit. There's no need for this chase version. I think they should have done the original version just like this, and then be done with it. But I understand Funko wants to make a little bit more money, so you'd want to buy 2 if you find the chase version, or if you find the original one first and then find the chase one later. I understand Funko wants to make a bit off of it, but I just feel like this is one that was, of course, not needed. They could have made this the original version, or if they want, yeah, they could have made this the original version and then the Hot Topic exclusive version be the chase, which is the all gold version if you guys haven't seen that one before. I just feel like that would be a lot better than this. Like, don't get me wrong, I do love finding chases. I've been saying this throughout the whole video. It's not that I don't like picking up chases and that I will never not buy them. It's just that I feel like Funko could have done more with them. But yeah, this is one of those ones that I feel like they could have changed it up a bit and only made 2 exclusives, or well, no exclusives, no Hot Topic exclusive. Cut that out, make that the chase version, and then make the original version the yellow eyes. But anyways, guys, let's move on to my number 1 spot. Well, my worst chase. Okay, so this is probably the worst chase I have in my full collection. Did I show it off there? I probably did. It is Porg. Now, the Porg, I love Porg. He was great in the movie. They played great. I mean, I don't know what you could say about that. But this one here is really kind of minuscule and not very chasey at all. The only thing they did with this one, guys, as you can see on the side here, its mouth's closed. Mouth open, mouth closed. Now, they did change up the color of his feathers a bit. Instead of being this light yellowish color, it's all brown like the wing fur, as you guys can see here. So that's a bit of a difference as well. So it's like you're getting different porgs as you buy the different ones. I just feel like all they did though, guys, was kept the body and then swapped the head. It's a bobblehead. You could literally switch the head on the original one for this one and it'd be the exact same sculpt. So I don't know, it's just one of those ones that I don't think is the greatest, but a lot of you guys who love Star Wars, I love Star Wars, don't get me wrong, I just feel like they could have, again, done more with this one. They could have even gotten rid of the Target exclusive one with his wings open and made that the chase version. That would have been cool. More people would have bought it probably too. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to check me out or on Instagram or Twitter, everything's linked in the description. Also, guys, like I said the other day, 70 or 60% of my viewers aren't subscribed. So if you guys want to see more content like this every day at around 2 o'clock, I try to put it up. Sometimes weekends it's earlier. But you want to see content every day with Funko products, you know, check me out, guys. Go subscribe, turn on the notifications. I mean, you don't have to, but we do a lot of we do a lot of cool stuff every day. So if you guys want to check out anything, even go back to the older videos and check them out, be greatly appreciated. But anyways, guys, this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching.